What's going on, family? New day, new beginnings. Before we get started, hit the like and share button, subscribe button, thumbs up button. What I wanted to briefly discuss is what went down in Houston this past week in regards to, I think, Pamela Turner getting gunned down by the cop in her complex, which is frightening. What is very frightening is, like, these white supremacists, these cops, they don't have no disregard for life. And I think we need to start realizing that we're all we have, you understand, as black people, because no one cares anything about us. No one's saving us. The Asians beating the shit out of us. Hispanics doing shit to us out in Cali. It's like everybody's taking a shot at us, and we're not shooting back. And what I mean by shooting back, I'm not saying in a violent way, but I think we need to start letting motherfuckers know that we're not the one. Are we outnumbered? Yes. But it's all strength in numbers. And the reason why they doing these things because they're scared of us and we're showing fear. What I mean by we showing fear, shit happens to our sisters, shit happens to our kids, our brothers, and we just march. As black people, you gotta understand that civil rights movement shit failed us, and marching is not doing anything. They know what we gonna do is march. That's why they continuously do what they do. After a while, you gotta take a stand. After a while, you gotta break a fucking jaw. You understand? This fool, he have been videotaping this woman being harassed. So instead of him walk over there and intervene and say, hey, what's going on here, he videotaping. And that's the issue with this new fucking male generation. All we want to do is videotape shit. Be a man and just say, hey, what's going on here? Intervene in the situation. You understand? With a man there, especially with a black man there, they less inclined to do some shit like that. And a lot of y'all dudes need to realize that. A lot of y'all women need to understand that. Stop fighting against each other consistently and group up. That's why they're doing this, because they know we're split down the middle. They're using divisive rhetoric, gender rhetoric, to try to divide us. And we need to understand that. All your chicks out there thinking about swirling, y'all a piece of shit. All your dudes out there thinking about swirling, y'all a piece of shit. Because they have someone right there next to you who is strong. And just because they don't take your shit doesn't mean that they're not a good person. Okay? You're always looking for greener grass. And a lot of and people of other races are weak. And y'all need to understand that. It's like we've been so mentally conditioned to accept what is not right. And a lot of us just go with it, not understanding the ramifications that have down the line. The ramifications hold a lot of weight down the line, and we're not understanding that. You can have a mixed child, so forth. Your child's gonna be considered black, and that's the logic a lot of y'all don't have. And then y'all try to use rhetoric to try to downgrade black men, try to downgrade black women, not understanding that last time I checked, you were birthed by a black woman. You was created with a black man. And that's why I don't really have respect for a lot of biracial individuals, because you just listen to because they want to take the white side all the time. Okay? That's why I don't have a lot of respect for your men who swirl, respect for a lot of your sisters who swirl, because of what's going on. Y'all enjoy that exotic sex, gutter sex. You know what? It is what it is. It is what it is. That's something we got to understand. It is what it is. But as an individual, you got to have some sort of decency. Because the reason why a lot of people swirl, when you talk to them, they swirl for the wrong reasons. And that's my biggest fucking problem. For the wrong reasons. The same way you call that black man a bum, the same way a white man's a bum, an Asian man's a bum, Hispanic man's a bum, the same way you call that black woman a bum, same way a white woman a bum, Hispanic woman, Asian woman. We're all the same shit. But the problem is they try to put these labels on black people. And once I start understanding these labels are false, you have a better sense of going about your life and understanding your life. Because if a lot of people understand life and a lot of people decipher life and just sit down there and just meditate on life and see what's going on, your outlook changes. But a lot of people don't want to change it. A lot of people rather stay in their bubble, stay in a fucking cocoon, and not try to learn or understand. If some people not liking my video, I could care less, because I think after a while we need to stop speaking in political terms and start speaking from the heart. We all make mistakes, but I think after a while we need to understand our mistakes. We be better people. But a lot of people are not better people because a lot of people don't want to understand their mistakes. That's a lot of people rather blame people for their shit. And by me seeing that man firing that officer firing that gun on this woman, saying I'm pregnant, and then the media on code saying, well, she claimed she was pregnant, that's the bullshit I don't understand, I can't comprehend. And this is the reason why we need to stay on code as a community, because they're on code. Their terminology, the way they use things, they manipulate people into thinking it's correct. It is not correct. After a while, stand up for who you are. Because we've been birthed by black women, and all y'all homo ass dudes just standing on the side, just letting them get beat up. But women, y'all have the. But the thing is, why other races are doing this? Because they know the divisive rhetoric we are using against each other. They know most of the time a black woman walking in the store, not no 9 times out of 10, I'm not fucking using that. They think they single. They think they're not married. They think they just have kids out of fucking wedlock, which is not true. Stop the finger pointing. And hold fucking hands. Unify. That's the best way you're going to change things. You got to unify. Without fucking unifying, there's nothing. Every other race unify. Except us. Because we were infiltrated and we was taught not to unify. We was taught not to buy from black people. We was taught not to be taught by black people. And that's the heart, and that's the thing that hurts the most, because we've been taught and we're agreeing to it. Stop agreeing to it and tell people go fuck yourself. Because what's being taught is lies. Everything that's being withheld from us. And we need to realize that. Without us realizing that, where are we gonna go? Stand up, family. Stand up. Stop the fucking marching. Marching is a joke to everybody now. It's a joke. Family, like I said, man, just hit the like and share button, subscribe button, and let's change the narrative. Let's change the narrative. Okay? Don't accept no fucking labels being placed on you and your kids. Okay? Black men are good, black women are good. Don't let society tell you who the fuck you supposed to be like, and how you supposed to act. Love y'all.